Hi, just touching base, checking in, just telling you some more stuff that I've learnt. Today I've had the first step in my surgery prep, and what they normally do, and you may have heard people who have had breast surgery, it's a call putting a wire in, and apparently what they used to do is literally put a wire from the site of the breast cancer out to outside the body so the surgeon can follow it in. Sounds horrifying, and I had thought it would be horrifying. Modern times, we've got to love them. What they now do, and this is what I had today, fairly painless, which is fabulous, is they now use charcoal. And so what they do is they use a charcoal carbon tracer. So they go in with a needle and they just drip the carbon tracer out as you go. So effectively, I've just got an internal tattoo. No wires, nothing like that. Absolute bonus. So it was a really non-invasive procedure, and they give you painkillers for it. Even better. What I'm also learning is to eat healthy. Everyone, pretty much everyone wants to be healthier. You want to do what's right for your body. And with our lifestyle and how busy we are, it takes time. It takes time and effort. And I've always been fairly healthy with my food, and I've stepped it up a notch, and it takes time. So this idea that eating healthy is quick and easy, not necessarily true when you're doing what I'm choosing to do, because there's quite a bit of prep involved, and in order to get the food into this, something that tastes good, and I want my food to taste good, and you need to have it balanced. Make sure your meals are balanced and things like that too. So that's been interesting, just to make that change. And just some more of my observations around health is that it, not just the food takes time, but to meditate, which I've done it consistently for 7 years now. But I'm upping the meditation that I'm doing. It takes time, it takes commitment. I'm going to have to up my exercise and everything as well. So to make a real commitment to your health, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes time to change habits, because I've always exercised regularly. I'm going to have to up that, and I'm going to have to find the time to do it. I've always eaten healthily. I'm upping that, so I've got to find the time for the prep and to do the extra work. And to meditate, to learn different techniques takes time. So it is a real commitment to do this. And I've spoken to a number of ladies who have had breast cancer now, and they've all said the same things, in that it takes time to do this properly, and it takes time to do it well. And I'm just thinking in terms of normal lifestyle, to do this when you're not actually sick or something like that. Look at this stuff. You can see all the fuzzy stuff on these braids. That's what happens when white chicks with straight hair want braids. Or just, look at that. I need to get that fixed. It takes time and effort to look after yourself. It's well worth it, because I thought I was looking after myself, and yet my body has grown cancer again. So we're upping the level of that. But it's also about your emotional health, your mental health. And so I'm looking into doing stuff like that too. I've connected with a body psychotherapist, because a lot of the emotions that we experience in our lives, while we may forget the events, we may block them out, we may choose not to think about them, our body remembers every single thing that's happened to us. And those emotions, if they're not dealt with, if they're not processed, they can get trapped in the body, and it can represent itself as disease. And once I start the rest of my therapy in terms of radiation and things like that, I'm also going to be taking on some other modalities for healing mental health and for processing emotions as well. And so I'll tell you more about those as we get into it. So just touching in, there's so much to learn. So many beautiful people in this community who are really, really supporting each other. So again, as I've said before, share this, share it around. I'm doing really well within myself at the moment, which is really good. I have my moments where I'll just suddenly tear up and start crying over the strangest little things. A little 4-year-old ice skating the other day dropped me, just watching it with tears down my face. So a little bit emotional still, but we're going to get through this. I'll talk to you soon.